Great morning, great morning, great morning. I am Shay Wilson, thinking big, living bigger, and loving the biggest. Good morning. This is ShayShift Live. We're talking about spiritually fit and what it looks like to be spiritually fit. Come through, come on through, come on through. Good morning. Happy post Easter day. Happy Easter who all who celebrated Easter. Happy past weekend, all who celebrated just be having the weekend. Happy Monday. Come on with it. Great Monday, guys. Come on in. Good morning. If I don't see your comments, I'm trying to make sure I see your comments up here the best I can. If I don't see your comments, I will go back into the comments on my live and check you out. So there we go. Good morning, Helen. How are you? Good morning. Thank you. Chantel, give me a good morning. If you out there, give me a good morning. So listen, how we always start is what we appreciate. First thing, and people that's in my mastermind class already know we practice this on a daily basis. This morning, I am so appreciative and grateful and thankful for just a really good weekend, spending time with friends on Saturday, really good friends on Saturday, spending time with really good friend and her friends and family on Sunday. Good food, just insight upon insight, and understanding that that I need a vacation. And not just talking about it, but being about it. That's one of the things I'm really working on is results. How many are with me on that? Okay, so shoot me up. So Helen, give me one thing that you're grateful, appreciative of this morning. Come on, give me one thing that you're grateful, appreciative of this morning, and then we'll get going. That's it. Grateful, appreciative of this morning, and we will rock this thing. What you got? As you get going this morning, the topic will continue on how do we get past things when everything seems to be going all wrong? How do we move through a situation when everything seems to be going all wrong? Come on with me. What we got? Last week, we talked about being still. The first thing we need to do is be still. In scripture, we talk about being still and knowing that I am God. That's scriptural based. Be still and know that I am God. Basically, being still and trust. Be still and trust. Be still and know that things are going to work out. Be still. What we have a tendency to do is that when everything is going chaotic, not only do we not center ourselves, we go into action mode and start doing everything. A lot of times we're doing everything from a place of scarcity, mindset, or lack, or upset. And so we can put a Band-Aid on it for that moment, but it's not necessarily dealt with on a energetic level, on an emotional level. We just doing stuff because that's what we know how to do. We go into default about how we move. And so the be still and know is to take your hands off of it sometimes. Try to back up a little bit so you can see the situation from all angles, from a more expansive point of view, from an inner being point of view, from a God of your understanding point of view, as opposed to us, how we look at things and from our experiences. Anybody with me on that? You got that? We got that? So another thing we want to look at. So that was what we talked about last week on one of the things was that to be still and know. Number 2 today, what we say, and when everything seems to be going all wrong, is to really get real about who you want to be and what you want to be and what you want. You hear me? Those 3 things: who you want to be, what you want to be, and what do you really want. And now, those things seem easy until you really figure it out. When you're in a situation, you got to know how you want to move. You got to know who you really are and how you want to do. Because sometimes when everything goes wrong, we tend to act out of character. We tend to want to control other people. We tend to want to just flail and get out of character and then use that as an excuse. But when you know who you want to be, how you want to move, and what you want in life, then it helps you to kind of clarify as you breathe. Take a deep breath and look at your situation. Anybody with that? Anybody with it? Come on with it. Come on with it. Is that helping anybody this morning? Listen, we are always at choice. We are always at choice. I know it may seem like it's crazy going on around you, but we cannot control other people, other situations that happen many times. So we can only, and we know this, control ourselves. But you know, man, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes that's really, really hard. So you have to go back to being still. Again, this is really in alignment with the first one. It says, be still and trust. Be still and look for the best. Be still and know that everything is going to work out. Knowing who you are and how you want to be. And it doesn't matter if you've never been that way before, but you now are practicing becoming this new you. You are practicing the new you. You are practicing who you have always wanted to be. Then that's a different ball game. It gives you a certain amount, a level of strength. It gives you a certain amount of empowerment. It really starts you on the journey of self-mastery when you are now saying, this is who I want to be, how I want to move. And what do I want? What do I want? We really believe that we are at the affect of our circumstances most of the time. Now, we may have to move differently, but they're not totally dictating that when we continue to move in what we see. How we change that is begin to say how we change ourselves, how we look at ourselves. And then a lot of times our world and the chaos around us and things are merely a breakdown of a foundation that was already shaky. So all it is growing us up. Anytime we go through situations, if you look at it, it caused us to grow up. It caused us to go deeper. It caused us to ask different questions. It caused us to become, if you don't want to, you can intentionally become a new improved version of you because of a circumstance. All right, come on with it. Come on with it. We can talk about it again. When things are going all crazy in your life, you know, we go through those times. We've been through them, whether it's a series of loved ones passing away, whether it was a losing of a job or another income, whether it was a breakdown of a relationship, a marriage. We've been through those times where it seemed like everything was hitting us at once, and we just kind of, some of us, we either escape into just not doing anything, or we do too much. And when I mean not doing anything, it's like we go into overeating, over drinking. We go into a depression, and it's very difficult for us to pull out of that situation. And so what I'm suggesting here is that, first of all, there's a trust in a higher power bigger than yourself. There's a level of just knowing that, okay, this is a season of me growing. This is a season of opportunity. Things are changing on me. Who do I want to be in this? How do I want to grow up? Because sometimes when things break down, we have an opportunity to reinvent ourselves. That's what I look at it as. Anytime things break down, I think, man, okay, this is an opportunity to reinvent who I want to be. Let's see, Helen says there are always choices of how we can behave or perceive the situation. We just have to see them. Yes, absolutely. 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 Come on. This is meant to encourage. Spiritually fit. I was talking to some friends yesterday, and I was saying that mastery, self-mastery, is to be strong and soft. And so spiritually fit is just that same thing. When I talk about a person being spiritually fit people look at situations, not like you're not feeling anything, because you have utmost emotion. Once you bring your emotions and feelings down, it is okay, how do I want to move through this? For me, my question is always, am I moving in love and integrity? Am I moving in love and integrity? Am I taking my pride out of this thing, or my ego out of this thing? And am I trusting the God of my understanding? Am I doing that to the best of my ability? And I really try to take it out of what other people are going to think. What I really try to think about how when you move in love and integrity, it'll automatically be something that will maybe uplift people. People may not like it at first, or people around you may not like it at first, but how you move, there's always a respect level. There's a respect level because they know you're going to do the right things to the best of your ability. And you have to know that. You have to know that. So you get a point and you make a plan. So when everything is going wacky, the first thing we said last week was to be still and know. Basically, be still and trust. Trust. Hold on. Settle yourself. Just breathe. Today, we're talking about reminding yourself of who you want to be, how you want to move, and what do you really want? That third question, what do I really want? Ask yourself in any situation, what do I really want here and why? Can I control a situation? But when you get into the vibration of what do I want and why, and you start answering those questions, it takes your mind and your focus off of the problem. And now you are looking at solutions. It also brings down the emotional because like, what do I want? Now, if you look at if you say, what do I want? And you don't think you can have it, that's another thing. But what do I want? Who do I want to be? Who do I want to be? All right. We're going to have a part 3 on how to move through when things are all going wrong and wacky. We're going to talk about this when things are going all wrong and wacky. We're going to have a part 3 on this one because I see already this is one that's going to get us because many of us are dealing with situations that we don't feel maybe not supported on it. And we need to know that you are most definitely supported. You're most definitely love that you can do this, and there's people out there and there's ways to get the answers. The universe is always loving on us, always trying to support us. The universe, God of our understanding, is always trying to help us through situations. We just have to know that source, whatever word you want to say, what you want to use. I love. So my higher power, I'll say my God of my understanding, but it's always there. Now here, this is what we're going to do. This is, I set the intentions for this day. We're going to have a really good day. I'm going to have a really good day. I'm going to knock this out the park. I'm going to set my intentions right now that today is going to be a great day. I'm going to know who and remind myself of who I want to be, how I want to move, what I want today, and I'm going to set a plan to go get it. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to always practice trusting that God, the God of my understanding, is my source and my supply. The universe is always my source and my supply. The people around me, I'm going to love on them. That's my intention, to be all of that today. I'm going to enjoy the day. I'm going to rock it. I want to rock it. I want to rock today. Okay. Listen, have an amazing Monday. Happy Monday. Share, all my mastermind people, you know what to do. Get your appreciation in today, and we'll set up stuff from there. All right, guys. Oh, I have a new mastermind class. Looks like it's coming up June 1st. So if you listen, if you want to jump in, let me know. We're gonna rock this thing June 1st. Let's go. All right, I'm Shay Wilson, reminding you to think big. Come on, guys, bigger. Think. What do you want? Not just for your circumstances. Think big. What does that look like? Reading more, looking more, dreaming more, live bigger, then walk in that thing. Do something you've never done before. I'm trying to practice that on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. And look, love the biggest. Open your heart even more. Open your heart. Come on, let's go get it. Yes. Oh, let's go. I'm Shay Wilson. Again, thinking big, living bigger, and loving the biggest. Boom. Let's go. Bye, guys.